Om. Om. Hari Om. Om Gajananam Bhodaganadisenitam Kapita Omasatanso Kavilasikarkam Namami Viganeshwarapadam Om Ajnanam Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Yasyum Nidham Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Om Vakatunda Mahakaya Oti Surya Samapabha Nirvignam Kurumedeva Sarvakaresu Sarvada Om Sarvamangala Mangale Shive Sarvatra Sadhike Sarvye Trayambake Gauri Narayani Namostute Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Deo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namo Namah Pansaro Siyavara Ramachandra Bhagwan Ki Jai Umapati Mahadeva Ki Jai Pavan Sutta Hanuman Ki Jai Puresa Jagannath Ki Jai Jangan ramai surat.
जय बोलो जगदम्बा भवानी, अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी, अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी, जय बोलो जगदम्बा भवानी, जय बोलो जगदम्बा भवानी,
Beloved devotees, this tonight's Katha is taken from the final chapter of Rama's Uttarkand. And it deals with a discussion between Mother Parvati and Lord Shankara. She had put forward a number of questions as to who is the Sri Ram. And he was narrating. She was expressing the kind of doubts that we would have expressed as human beings. And this is the manner in which our scriptures have been taught us by virtue of discussion. And arising out of this discussion is answers to all our predicament. All the problems that we have, all the doubts that we have in our mind, by virtue of our scriptures, by the question and answer process, we are able to get rid of the doubts and to be able to understand our scriptures better. Because there are other scriptures where you simply have to believe. You don't ask questions. Whatever is told to you, you must believe that. Sanatana Dharma is completely different. It's very scientific and is based upon questions and answers. So, Mother Parvati has been asking questions about who is Shiva. And Lord Shankara, through the pen of Sant Tulsidas, is narrating this Katha to Mother Parvati, who is representative of all of us. So, there was this meeting between Sri Ram and Narad Muni. They were under a beautiful mango grove, resting. And Narad Muni came there and he began to sing praises to the divine, Prabhu Sri Ram. And in one of his descriptions he said, one of the places, "My Lord, your greatness, your fair renown, is known or revealed to all of us through the Puranas, all the great teachings." He said the Vedas and all the other scriptures have hymned that they spoke about the congregation of the gods and the saints. How compassionate are you, my Lord? And he is able to exterminate all the false pride by virtue of, all the doubts that you have. And referring to the jewel of Ayodhya, he says, "My Lord, you are the jewel of Ayodhya." If you want to tell you, you are the jewel of your home, it means you stand out spectacularly, amongst everybody else. You are the jewel of Ayodhya. And what does the jewel do? It embellishes it. It brings out your personality. And what are the jewels that will bring out our personality? Is it the earring and the chain and so on? The earring and chain and all this type of thing, all the goodies, is our good thinking, our purity of mind, our sincerity, our bhakti, our compassion, our empathy. These are the jewels by which we can bedeck ourselves. So once we bedeck ourselves with this kind of positive thinking and positive thoughts, actions, words, we are truly brilliant, we shine brilliantly. So he's saying also, before he left the companionship of Prabhu Sri Ram and journeyed to Lord Brahma's abode, he said, "My Lord, your name wipes out all the impurities of the Kali age." That is the power of Sri Rama's name. It has the power to cleanse, to remove all sins, and it puts an end to all worldly attachment. That is the power of his name. That is why we repeat the name. The Hare Krishna movement, they don't chant, only chant. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. They keep on chanting, and that's the power of the name. So I want to begin from this point. Tulsidas says, Doha. Rama Gunana. Rama Gun means the virtues of Prabhu Shri Ram. So having devoutly proclaimed all the virtues of Prabhu Shri Ram, his numerous perfection and so on, Tulsidas said, Sobha Sindhu Hridayadhari Gai Jaha Vidhi Dham. Vidhi Dham means the home of Brahma. So having done that, Tulsidas said, the sage returned to Brahma's realm. And how did he go? Having sung the praise of Sri Ram, he went there with all is within his mind. His mind is full. He left the presence of Sri Ram to go to Brahma's abode. But all the thoughts of Prabhu Sri Ram were with him. So it's like when you come, you listen to the Katha, and you go home filled with that in your mind. You meditate on that. You internalize all that has been said. And you go home with that. So you go home richer than when you came. Richer in terms of your knowledge, your thinking, and everything like that. When you absorb the teachings, you become richer in terms of your thinking, your quality of life. So when he left the presence of Sri Ram and he went to the abode of Brahma, he kept on reflecting upon all that he had done, his meeting with Prabhu Shri Ram and all that. So in Chaupai, Tulsidas sings. So Tulsidas is narrating this katha to his fellow sadhus. And in another shrine, Katha is also narrating this to Guruji Maharaj. And so is Yak Balak Muni to Bharadwaj. And of course, Lord Shankar is narrating. And the listeners are all ears. They are imbibing, they are internalizing everything that they are listening to. So he says, Girija sunahu bishariya katha, maisa bakahi mori matiyata. He says, listen, O Girija. Girija was Parvati. He says, I have told you in full all the glorious teachings, kathas, to the best of my ability. That tells you something. Lord Shankar is saying, Parvati, I am telling you as far as my knowledge permits me. It means that there is so much more. You cannot be told everything. He said, as far as my knowledge permits me. So when it comes to Sri Ram, the God system, it's difficult to exhaust any form of completion, the totality of their powers, their energies, etc. So he says, Rama charit satakoti apara. But the acts, the activities of Prabhu Sri Ram is 1,000 million and beyond reckoning. It is difficult to exhaust all the teachings of Prabhu Sri Ram. And he says to Shruti Sharadana Badanai Pada. Shruti refers to the Vedas. It says the Vedas, which is the home of all knowledge, is unable to fully capture the life, the teachings, the birth, the coming and going of Prabhu Sri Ram, the Vedas. And so to Sharada, who is Mother Saraswati, she is the embodiment of knowledge. With her vast knowledge, she is unable to fully exhaust the teachings, the coming and the going of Prabhu Sri Ram. It is difficult. So Sri Ram is endless. He is beyond our full comprehension. If we could fully understand him, then he will not be God incarnate. Ramacharit Satakoti Apara. He says Sri Rama's acts are 1,000 million and beyond all reckoning. Not even the Vedas, Shruti Sharana Bharanapa, not even the Vedas or Mother Saraswati could tell them all. So in short, by Tulsidas says, unending. Ram Gun means all those qualities of goodness, virtues of Prabhu Shri Ram. So he says, Ram Anant Ananta Gun. It is difficult, it's infinite. You cannot fully speak of the excellences of Prabhu Shri Ram. It says infinite. And so it says, Janma Karma Ananta Namami. Janma is birth, karma is actions. It says it's difficult to even, comprehend his deeds, his births, and his names. Namami. The Lord has come so many times. You think this is the first birth we had? We had thousands of births prior to this. From time immemorial, we can't count. So we have been coming and going. Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam. You have been going and coming all the time. And for so many ages, the Lord has been there, coming and going, performing actions, coming for various purposes. So he has been there all the time. That is infinite, has no ending. You cannot exhaust, you cannot complete it. Do you think of trying to understand God? Baba said, understand first yourself before you think of trying to understand me. Know first thyself and then attempt to understand me. We don't know ourselves, but we want to, speak volume about who God is and what He is and all this type of thing. Jealousy karma hiraja ganitya gives a very beautiful analogy here, a beautiful illustration. Jealousy karma hiraja ganitya raghupati charitana bharani siddhani. He says, one might be able to count the drops of rain that fall. Is that possible? That's a virtual impossibility. We cannot count the drops of rain that fall. But it might be so. It may be so. That may happen. But he says one might be able to count the particles of dust on earth. Could you do that? That is highly impossible. But assume it could happen. It may happen. He says, the exploits Raghupati Charitana Bharisirahi. The exploit of Prabhu Shri Ram can never ever be counted in full. Never, ever. That is why He is God. He is beyond everything. We do not have that capacity to fully comprehend and understand Him. We cannot judge Him. We don't have the wherewithal to do that. So in Chopai, Tusidas says, Bimala Katha Haripad Dayini Bhakti Hoi Suni Anupayini. Bimala Katha. It says this sacred Katha, they use the word story here. But it's difficult to find a word to completely describe Katha. So they use the word story. So this story, this Katha, enables one to reach the abode of Haripad, means the feet of the Lord. So this Katha that I'm narrating, Parvati, has the power to bring you closer to the divine, to enter the home of the divine. That is the power of the Katha. Just simply by listening, Sravana. So when you listen, you see it's different from listening and hearing. I can hear some chatter over there. But if I only want to listen, I have to go close to them and talk my ear and listen, then I can hear what they're saying. So when you listen, you begin to, whatever comes into your mind from the listening, you begin to think about it. The mind has the power to break it up and to internalize it. And when you internalize what has been said, it becomes part and parcel of you. You begin to understand. So in this way, Tulsidas says, he's narrating to his sadhus also. So he says, this sacred Katha enables one to reach the abode of Hari. So by listening, and Bhakti Hoi Suni Anupayini. Whoever listens to it, who hears this Katha, is blessed with unwavering devotion. You see, the thing is, when you begin to listen, you internalize and understand it, then you begin to see another kind of picture. And when you begin to see the graphics of that picture, it creates something more in you. It changes your whole perception. And then you see things in another dimension. So your devotion now becomes fully fixed because you now understand. It becomes part and parcel of your being. And when it comes like that, your mind never wavers. It is now fixed. When you don't know, when you are not sure, you don't have a fixed mind. Because the mind runs here, there, and everywhere. But once you know the facts, and you know this is it, then your mind becomes fixed. There's no more wavering. So he says, Uma kaheu sab katha suhai, jo gusun ka gapati hi sunai. He said, O Uma, means O Parvati. He said, I have related in full to you this delectable history of Kagbo. This is history that Kagbo also narrated to the king of birds, who is Garuji Maharaj. It was the same Katha that he narrated. And Garud became enlightened. And so to Parvati, she became enlightened, having listened to the glorious nature of this Katha. So in short, by Tulsidas says, Rama guna kehu bakani, abaka kahau sukahu bhavani. Mother Parvati has been listening attentively, all ears. This is what she says. Ram is telling Lord Shankara is telling Mother Parvati, I have now recounted to you, O Parvati, a few of Rama's virtues. Because he said before in the beginning that he could only say how much he knows. So he says, Parvati, I have now given to you a few of Rama's virtues. Now tell me, Abaka Kahausuka Hamubhavani. Tell me, Bhavani, what am I to say next? What do you want to listen to now? So it means he gave her a great account, but there is so much more. Tell me, what more should I say? Suni Subha Katha Umaharashani Boli Ati Vinita Mridubani. Mridubani means soft and winning words. You know, people who are intelligent, who are God-fearing, who are spiritually evolved, they have a special way of speaking. And when they speak, you want to listen. Because their words are so sweet, so welcoming, so encouraging, that you have the desire to sit and listen. And there are others, when they speak, you don't want to be around. So, when he asked the question, tell me, O Parvati, what more do you want to listen to? And in very beautiful, soft, winning tones, Parvati rejoiced to have heard the blessed tale. She was extremely happy. Now, whatever doubt she had in her mind have all gone. And she has listened to this blessed Katha. And in exceedingly polite and soft accent, she replied. What did she say? What was that reply? In beautiful words. It's a one-line chaupai before my duo, and then I'll bring us in here. I will give Pandit a chance to say something. So, listen to this one-line chaupai. Jai Rama Shri Rama Jai Rama. Said by Mother Parvati, what they say, Dhanya, Dhanya, my Dhanya Purari. Dhanya. He said, Dhanya, Dhanya, my Dhanya Purari. Sunu Rama Guna Bhav Bhayahari. I am thrice blessed today, my Lord. I am thrice blessed. First of all, I am blessed to be in your noble companionship. So when you are in the companionship of noble, great, knowledgeable people, religious people, it brings a certain kind of joy. Just to be in that companionship. Tell me how you feel here in this audience as opposed to going in the inn. How do you feel? Just by being here, listening to the glories of the Lord, makes you feel comfortable. So, firstly, I am blessed because I am in your gracious company. Secondly, my Lord, I was able to listen to the glories of Prabhu Shri Ram. So not only are you sitting here, but you are listening to the glories of Prabhu Shri Ram. And thirdly, whatever doubts I had in my mind, they have all been gone. I am fully accurate now with the nature of Prabhu Shri Ram. My mind is so filled with peace, ecstasy, joy, serenity. My mind is all at peace now, having listened to the glorious Katha of Prabhu Shri Ram. And I bring my lesson to an end this evening. Tulsidas sings in Doha. He's saying, my Lord, by your grace, my Lord, it says, I have now attained the object of my life. What is the object of your life? By your grace, I have now attained the object of my life. What is the object of our life? What is she referring to? All that was hidden, that I didn't understand fully, the fears that I had, all these have been removed. I am now on that pathway to grow spiritually, because I have now understood completely my beloved Prabhu Shri Ram. Whatever doubts I had in my mind, those have been removed. Whatever fears I have had, those are all removed. And now my perception is clear. I can see the road leading up to Prabhu Shri Ram. I know how. I know what steps I can take to tread on that path to Prabhu Shri Ram. There is no delusion left in my mind now. You see, and that is the power when you have a great and profound guru. When you have a great teacher. See, it says, he who would enlighten others must first glow himself. If you don't know, then you can't help anybody. So when you seek knowledge, go to someone who knows. So that is the power of the great gurus. So he says, for I have realized the greatness of Rama. Now she in the beginning, she wanted to know, who is this Rama that Lord Shankar bows and prays to? Who is this Rama? When she know the world prays to Lord Shankara, and she was asking this question. But now that she has listened, that doubt has been cleared, it has been removed. He says, who is the sum of all knowledge and joy? He is Chidananda Sandokh, Chidanand, Sat Chit Anand. He is truth, consciousness, and bliss. He is the ultimate. So my beloved devotees, I don't want to go too much. I have other things to say, but I want to give Pandji a chance to speak. So he is also a great knowledgeable person in all scriptures. And it would be remiss of me if I don't allow him that privilege. So I want to thank you for listening and for being here for the departed mother in your presence. So I am extremely happy to be and to have done this. So I want to pass on to Pandji. You need ammonia? You need it? Okay.